We are back at Disney World in Magic Kingdom because there is a ton of new food. And when there's new food here at Disney, you know I have to try all of it. We have a bunch of stops to get to today, including a new vegan dish from Columbia Harbour House, a new menu at Gaston's Tavern, and will I finally get that mint Mickey sandwich? Fingers crossed for that one. Let's kick this thing off in Fantasyland at Pinocchio's Village House, where they have a brand new sandwich. This new dish kind of surprised me. Usually when they have new things here at Pinocchio's Village House, they kind of change up the pizzas. They'll sometimes have like specialty seasonal pizzas or flatbreads, whatever you want to call them, or they'll get like a new dessert. But we very rarely ever see a completely new like menu item. But correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure they used to have this at some point, maybe a couple of years ago. I think they took it off the menu, but it's back, if so. This is the chicken parmesan sandwich. It has chicken strips, marinara, and mozzarella baked in a roll and served with fries. By the looks of it, I could give you guys this review without even eating it at all. Let's see if I'm right here. I am spot on. Is this anything traditional, revolutionary? Absolutely not. It's the most basic chicken parm sandwich you could ever have. But sometimes those basic, really bad foods taste good, which is the case here. They're essentially taking 3 chicken tenders, which they already serve here, slapping them on a roll with some cheese and some sauce. This could definitely use way more cheese and way more sauce. It's a little bit dry, but they're those classic Disney tenders that we all know and love, on a really nice toasted crusty roll. They also sprinkle a little bit of like herbs and Parmesan cheese on top to give it a little bit of a nice flavor. I think this would be even better with the Disney gluten-free chicken tenders. If you know, you know. Disney's gluten-free chicken tenders are absolutely fire. They taste like fresh breaded and fried chicken cutlets. I think you slap some of those gluten-free tenders on this sub and you have yourself a hit. With the regular tenders, like I said, it's good. It's nothing revolutionary. But in a land of very below average quick service food here in Magic Kingdom, would I get this again? Yeah. With all of that being said, I do really wish that Disney would stop being so lazy and recycling things that they already have. Like, you mean to tell me that you couldn't just like source a chicken patty for a chicken parm sandwich? Instead, we're just using tenders? I don't know. That just makes me a little bit upset because I feel like it could have been done a bit better, but it's not saying much because we're in Magic Kingdom. Again, I'd get this again. Eating a mid chicken parm sandwich with this view. I mean, come on. This doesn't hurt either. Alternate mission post chicken parm sandwich. My only hair tie that I had just snapped. And I really need one because the wind is blowing my hair everywhere and it's really hot. So I'm on the hunt for some hair ties. I'll keep you guys all updated on this really important situation. Well, guys, it had to happen. I purchased a hat, and I don't like hats, but it's going to have to do. I'm also very sunburned, so New York really got to me. I don't know how I get sunburned in New York and not Orlando. I did forget sunscreen, so that's it. I feel very like incognito in this hat, like no one can see me. I don't know why. I guess my glasses and the hat are like covering half of my face, so that's probably it. But I feel different. I feel like a brand new woman out here. All right, back to the food, and our next stop is straight ahead at Gaston's Tavern. On the way there, can we just take a minute to appreciate how empty it is today in Magic Kingdom? There's like no one here. Where is everyone? Bad news, guys. They are currently out of one of the dishes that I wanted to try most from Gaston's. They have this brand new creme brulee croissant. It looks incredible, but they're out of it right now. They let me know that they're gonna have it back in maybe like 10 to 30 minutes. So I figured we'd hit up our next spot, which is gonna be Columbia Harbour House, and then we'll backtrack to Gaston's after that. Here at Columbia Harbour House, they have a brand new plant-based offering, but with that plant-based offering comes the removal of a beloved item here at Columbia Harbour House, the Hush Puppies. I have gotten the Hush Puppies before, and I remember them being okay. They were definitely something like unique that you don't find at any other quick service restaurant, so I did appreciate that. I know a lot of people are very upset about the removal. of the Hush Puppies. It never fails. Every single time I come over here to make a video, that riverboat is blowing its horn. So if you were a fan of the Hush Puppies here at Harbour House, let me know your thoughts on the removal of them from the menu. Hopefully this new plant-based offering is good. We're gonna head inside and pick it up. This is the plant-based crispy mushroom roll. It has cornmeal fried mushrooms, plant-based spicy tartar sauce, lettuce, tomatoes, and a pickle served with fries. I have a love-hate relationship with Columbia Harbour House. Last year, back in 2023, they served me one of the worst foods I've had on Disney property the entire year. But some things here tend to be pretty good. This, however, this doesn't look that great. I think the previous plant-based offering they had on the menu was like a plant-based crab cake kind of sandwich situation. So I'm hoping this is a win for my vegan friends watching right now. We'll see. This is like a bread sandwich. There is so much bread and so little filling in here. And unfortunately, these mushrooms are just way too overcooked. They taste like they've been sitting out for quite some time. And they're pretty much like all breading. I wish they were like thicker mushrooms because all I taste are the breading. And the mushrooms and the breading itself are super flavorless. This ain't good. I feel like this dish does have some potential. I like the direction that they're going. Unfortunately, the quality of the mushrooms is just totally off. If they beefed up the mushrooms a little and didn't cut them so thinly, and that would really just help a lot, because all I'm tasting is the breading. Like I said, it's like a bread sandwich. You get the breading from the mushrooms and the thick roll that it's on. I don't know, I don't think I could recommend this. I still haven't tried it yet, but I hear the vegan patty melt over at Cosmic Rays is pretty good. And they used to have a really good vegan loaded slaw dog from Casey's Corner. It was one of my favorite things to eat here in Magic Kingdom. It was delicious, a really good vegan dish. I think they replaced it with a like Chipotle barbecue vegan dog over at Casey's. I'm not entirely sure, but I would imagine either of those options would be better than this. I just went to throw my garbage away at Columbia Harbour House, and there's a hair tie on this water fountain. The temptation is real, but I cannot do it, guys. It was just a sign. It's really funny. The weather isn't looking too hot. Looks like it's about to pour, and I'm starting to feel a little bit of a drizzle incoming. We've got to make our way back to Gaston's before this rain starts, because I really want to try the stuff they got there. Look at that sky. We're in trouble here, I think. I see it on someone else's tray, and it looks so good. I'm very glad we waited. Alrighty, we have acquired both of the new menu items from over at Gaston's, and we're getting ready to try them, starting with the ham and Gruyere tart. This has crispy croissant dough topped with ham and Gruyere, and it's served with chips. I do not think the video of this tart is doing justice just how tiny it is. And for almost $10, I expect a little bit more. This is tiny. I mean, they do serve it with a bag of chips, but still, this is not $10 worth of food, even considering the fact that we're at Disney. You could get an entire chicken tender meal with like 4 tenders and fries for pretty much the same price. And when you take into account how little is actually on this, it's kind of crazy. I mean, I think this might be, no, this is definitely less than 1 slice of deli ham on this tart. This is not even a full slice of deli ham. There's like, okay, so that's the size of the little piece that they give you right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 little pieces of ham on here. That's crazy. But does it taste good? We're about to find out. I mean, it's ham and cheese on a puff pastry, so how bad can it really be? It also has a pretty nice onion flavor in there, so it's pretty tasty. But like I said, this is quite literally a puff pastry with a sprinkle of cheese and maybe a slice of deli ham cut into little pieces. I don't know what they were thinking with this one. And also, the profit margin must be insane. I can't imagine this costing more than like $1 for them to make. And they're selling it for 10. To put that into perspective, you can get a freshly made ham and cheese croissant in the France Bakery over in Epcot for, I want to say, under $8. I believe that's how much it is. And you could get like killer ham and cheese sandwiches in there as well, with like a really good bechamel sauce on a really nice French baguette for, again, I want to say under $10. So probably would skip this next time around, which is kind of disappointing because the entree that they used to have over on the menu at Gaston's before this replaced it was a ham and cheese sandwich on a pretzel roll. It was really, really good. Simple, but really tasty. It also had way more meat and way more cheese on it for, I want to say, the same price. So I kind of wish they didn't get rid of that. It was definitely better than this little tart situation. But what I am really excited to try is this brand new creme brulee croissant. And this doesn't so much look like a croissant as it does a square of puff pastry. I guess it's the summer of puff pastry over at Gaston's. They got an influx in and they decided to make the entire menu except for the cinnamon roll with puff pastry, but I will give it to them. This one looks good. Let's cut this in half here. All right, the top, nice and crispy. I love a creme brulee with an extra crispy crust on the top. We got that filling in there. Nice little layers, but again, definitely probably puff pastry. This is definitely a messy one. The sugar is getting everywhere, but I can't wait to try it out. Oh, that's delicious. That is so fire. The filling in the center is way better than I expected it to be. Yum. It does look like it's way crispier on the top than it actually is. I kind of wanted to bite into it and really taste that crunch, but man, this is also, this is not a croissant. It is a puff pastry. It is a creme brulee puff pastry, but I'll take it for what it is. This is a great addition to the sweet snack game here at Magic Kingdom. This is a messy one. I have sugar all over my hands. If you get this, make sure you're near a bathroom or have like some water to dump on your hands because you are bound to make a mess. But I am loving this. I would even go as far as saying this is one of the best sweet snacks in the entire park. I think the Tropical Serenade float from over at Aloha Isle still reigns supreme at number 1. But man, this has got to be number 2. It's sweet, it's flaky, it's crunchy from that sugar on the top. Think of a creme brulee stuffed in a puff pastry, and that's exactly what it tastes like. I happen to really enjoy creme brulee though, so this dessert is like right up my alley. Well, post Gaston, somehow this weather is holding up. I really don't know how because the clouds are looking quite crazy, but we're headed right down Main Street. I can't wait. And you guys know that only means one thing. If you've been watching the videos for a while, I've been trying to get a very specific snack from the confectionery for quite a while. It's never worked out in my favor, but is today the day? And this time around, I see it in the display case. So I think we're finally gonna pick it up today. It's happening, guys. It is happening. They just don't want me to have this dessert or something, and here it is. The big reveal. I've acquired the sandwich officially, and if you haven't been following along, it has been quite the journey to get this dang mint sandwich. I'd say about a month, maybe a month and a half ago at this point, Disney released an entire merchandise line based on a very specific snack that they do not serve in the parks. And once I saw that, I was like, what in the world is going on? Who designed this? And why? Why would you design something based on a snack that you don't even serve? And it was this mint Mickey chocolate chip ice cream sandwich. It's all over an entire merchandise line. I'm talking lounge flies, spirit jerseys, the whole nine, the whole works is printed with this dessert treat on it. And finally, a couple of weeks ago, they decided to make it, or kind of make it, over at the confectionery. They also have it at a couple of other sweet shops. They make it just not with mint ice cream. I'm not sure why they would do that, but they do. I cannot imagine a world where this tastes like anything other than a tube of Crest toothpaste, but let's try it out. That is horrible. The chocolate chip cookie is so dry, and that mint buttercream tastes exactly like toothpaste. It's so gritty. It tastes so artificial. This is not it. It tastes just as bad as the entire mint ice cream sandwich line looks. I don't know, I expected at least maybe the cookie to be good, but no, like I said, crumbly, dry, flavorless, not chocolatey enough. I feel like they maybe should have like put a little dollop of like fudge in the middle maybe, but anyway you serve this mint buttercream, to me it's not going to be good. Have you guys tried this out? What do you guys think? I know my mom, who's like a mint chocolate lover, didn't even care for this that much. So I mentioned we got 2 sandwiches. That's right, we still have 1 left, and we're headed down to the Plaza Ice Cream Parlor to do what Disney should have done with this treat from the get-go. If you couldn't already see where this is going, I got myself a scoop of mint chocolate chip ice cream from the Plaza. I am going to remove the buttercream from inside of the second cookie and replace it with this ice cream. It is time to perform the operation. This might be a little difficult and very messy. I should have gotten more napkins, but we're gonna try it out. All right, so we'll take the top, actually no. We'll take the bottom cookie off here. This was in the fridge, so this is going to be very difficult to remove the bottom cookie. This is not working as well as I thought. Since it was in the fridge, the buttercream is sticking to that cookie, and since the cookie is so crumbly and dry, it kind of just flakes off. But I actually did get it kind of in like one good piece here. Actually, the ear just fell off. Whatever. Let's get this buttercream out. This is like, I feel like I'm on like Grey's Anatomy performing a surgery on my dessert here. This mint is just frozen on there. Okay. Remove the mint. Remove the buttercream. You guys see how this is just like flaking right off? Like the quality of this mint icing was not good at all. It was so grainy. Do you see that? It just came off like that. Okay. I think that is as good as we're gonna get here. Now, for the second part of the operation, we will remove the ears and we will put the ice cream like that. Definitely should have gotten more napkins. I did not prepare properly for this. Okay, step 2, complete. Step 3, put this back on. There we go. Not so bad. The operation was a success. My sandwich made it out alive. And now we try it out. So much better, but definitely so much messier. It's like a mint brownie sundae, just with super dry brownies. But still, that ice cream in the center is so much better than that mint buttercream. It literally makes a world of difference. Why they didn't do this from the get-go is beyond me, but let me know if you guys come to Magic Kingdom and try out my little hack here. Better than just the sandwich alone, trust me. We are not quite done with the Plaza just yet. The Plaza just recently introduced a brand new milkshake to the menu, or milkshakes, I should say. They offer milkshakes in vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry, and then they also have a s'mores specialty shake, so we gotta try that out too, for science. I decided to go with the s'mores shake. This has hand-dipped chocolate ice cream, topped with marshmallows, graham crackers, and chocolate sauce. Another thing that I have a troubled history with at Disney World are the milkshakes. Now, the milkshakes over at Hollywood Scoops and Hollywood Studios and most other places at Disney are terrible. They taste like warm whipped cream. I have high hopes for the shake at the Plaza because I don't think it's coming out of the dispenser. I think they might actually be mixing it. I could be wrong, but I'm really, really hoping it's different from those shakes at Hollywood Scoops because those are no good. Taste test. Cheers, guys. I couldn't even get anything up, but that's a good sign. That is a good sign. That means that it might be real ice cream in here. There's a marshmallow stuck. That's what it was. Okay, now we should be good. Disney, you've finally done it. You have made a milkshake that tastes like a milkshake. Finally. I've been waiting for this. Now, if Hollywood Scoops could just get the same recipe or whatever you guys are doing over here at the plaza, they'd be in good shake. Shake. I said shake. They'd be in good shake. That is true, too. This doesn't taste like a s'more shake whatsoever. It tastes like a chocolate shake, and then they just threw like 5 marshmallows and a little sprinkle of graham cracker on top. But it tastes like a chocolate shake, and it's a good chocolate shake. Very, very rich. And most importantly, it is cold. Again, if you've been watching for a while, you know my history with the milkshakes, guys. And I'm so happy. I'm very pleased with this shake. After all these sweets and all this stickiness, though, I gotta go wash my hands. My hands are so sticky. And then we're gonna be off on our next adventure. As of today, Sunday, June 23rd, it is the final day to experience this opening day Magic Kingdom attraction, the Frontierland Shootin' Arcade. If you are unaware, this attraction is going to become a DVC lounge. I guess it kind of makes sense since there's the DVC booth right next door there, but it just doesn't seem like those DVC lounges are getting used much. But then again, neither did the Frontierland Shootin' Gallery. I feel like other than today, I have not seen this many people here in actually probably ever. I know it's really dark, but here's me taking my last shots at the Frontierland Shootin' Gallery. I know you guys are all dying to see this happen. So here you go. Oh, that one was kind of cool. A little mine train came out and went around. All right, my last shot. What should I aim for? All right, I'm going for this bird. Oh, no, I'm going for that. Yeah, I'm going for this bird up here. There we go. Time to put the gun down and move on. Okay, I am fulfilled with that. I feel like half the time you just shoot in the general direction of something and it just says you hit it and you really didn't. But that's okay. It's a good time. I imagine kids would love this. I know my little buddy Hudson loves the Shootin' Gallery here. I imagine for most kids this is something really fun to do, and it's something that you could usually just walk up to and fill a bunch of time with. So I guess that'll definitely be a bit of a loss. What better place to close out this video than on the People Mover? I needed this nice little relaxing ride around Tomorrowland. If you guys take anything from this video, it is that if you're coming to Magic Kingdom, you need to go try that creme brulee croissant. With that being said, massive shout out, as always, to all of my Patreon subscribers. If anyone else would like to join, the link is in the description of this video. But I am going to enjoy the rest of my little People Mover ride here, and I will see you guys next time. Make sure you're subscribed. Of course, I hope you're all subscribed by this point. I'll see you guys later. Bye!